The accuracy of the setup and use of the mixer machine involved in the Tuas explosion in February have come under the spotlight on day 4 of the inquiry. The director of STARS Engineering, Chua Xing, was also questioned on these operational processes and whether he'd handled the mixer safely. Deborah Wong reports.
Experimentation. That's how Chua Xing and his workers operated the mixer machine throughout the months that they were making the fire clay. In a 67-page statement, Chua claims that attempts to check on proper installation and maintenance were also unsuccessful, as the mixer machine supplier was unresponsive and had no local agent to offer support. Now, the court heard that he was also the only person professionally qualified to draw up risk assessment protocols in the company. For instance, after the mixer first caught fire on 12 February, he instructed the workers to step up fire safety controls. His foreman, Marimuthu, one of the 3 men who died in the blast, had raised fears after the first fire. After assessing the situation, Chua determined that the mixer was not the cause, so he assured Marimuthu that it wasn't dangerous. He also told Marimuthu to put on fire-resistant welding jacket when operating the mixer, but the worker did not do so and was also not wearing one the day he died. Just hours before the fateful blast, workers at Tuas informed Chua that the heater on the mixer had caught fire. He then informed the foreman to remove the damaged heater and wait for the mixer to cool down before draining the oil. He also told them to wait for him. But it was too late. The blast happened before he arrived. During cross-examination, State Counsel Christy Tan pressed him on whether he understood how to use the mixer. She asked how he determined that 40 litres of oil was sufficient for the machine to work. Chua said it was a trial and error. After a lengthy exchange, he agreed that it wasn't enough. When asked if he consistently monitored the temperature of the oil jacket during production, Chua said he didn't need to, as he assumed it wouldn't differ much from when he tested the machine on the 12th of June last year. The court also heard that the temperature sensors were not used as intended. At this point, the State Counsel reminded him that he had measured the temperature of water back then and not oil, so there would have been a difference. She added that it wouldn't have been safe to experiment during the production stage. The cross-examination continues on Friday.